Let's begin with how semen retention can help improve your self-confidence and self-esteem. 1. Boosts confidence. You might have heard that most of your sexual pleasure happens in your brain. It's true, your brain is highly involved in the process. Each time you ejaculate, your brain gives you a shot of dopamine. That's the brain's feel-good neurochemical that is associated with feelings of pleasure. In reality, dopamine doesn't make you feel good, per se. It's only a messenger. It's what's called a neurotransmitter that sends messages between nerve cells. Dopamine is part of the catecholamine family of chemicals, and it runs along dopamine pathways in parts of the brain associated with reward-motivated behavior. That means that when you perceive the possibility of a particular reward for any kind of behavior, your brain produces dopamine along these pathways. The dopamine itself doesn't give you pleasure. Instead, it motivates you to take actions that will result in a pleasurable outcome. Dopamine is transmitted from one nerve cell to another by jumping a gap, known as a synapse. On the other side of the synapse is a landing pad known as a receptor, but excessive dopamine production can harm the receptor sites. When that happens, the dopamine can't jump the gap, and your dopamine levels drop as a result. Low levels of dopamine are associated with low levels of self-confidence as well as diminished levels of motivation and willpower. Reduced dopamine compounds low self-confidence, since it's exponentially more difficult to become confident without motivation. When you conserve your semen and redirect your sexual energy, you're actually boosting your dopamine levels by not firing it in your brain constantly, and your confidence increases as a result. 2. Higher energy. B12 is a crucial vitamin for your semen. It has numerous beneficial effects on the quality of your sperm. It also increases the functionality of your reproductive organs in general. Specifically, it decreases the toxicity of homocysteine, which is a type of amino acid. It reduces the levels of nitric oxide, it decreases the oxidative damage done to sperm, and it also decreases the impairment of sperm caused by inflammation. It's contained within your sperm and it is crucial for their stamina. It also helps your body to transform the food you eat into energy that your cells can use. Moreover, it helps keep blood and nerve cells strong and prevents a type of anemia that can cause fatigue. When you ejaculate, you lose vitamin B12, and that can make you feel exhausted. Abstaining from ejaculation means you don't lose the B12 found in sperm, and you also boost your testosterone levels. In fact, semen retention boosts your testosterone levels by a whopping 45%, although it will drop back to normal levels after a few days. High testosterone, like B12, is linked to higher energy levels. Low testosterone causes fatigue, erectile dysfunction and a loss of interest in even having sex. 3. More self-control. Because masturbation stimulates the pleasure and reward centers in the brain, it can create a sensation similar to addiction. That obsessive craving can undermine your willpower and self-control. By refraining from ejaculation, you can make yourself stronger, and you can enhance your self-control. When you have an improved sense of self-control, you also feel more confident in your ability to tackle whatever life throws your way. It's a virtuous circle. 4. Sharp memory. When you're focused on your sexual desires, whether in the form of self-pleasuring or sex with a partner, it can impair your mental clarity and memory. Remember that phosphorus and zinc are major components of semen, which also keep your brain healthy and sharp. Withholding your semen can increase the power of your memory by retaining these essential nutrients. 5. Strong hair. Semen contains a protein called keratin. It's the same protein found in your fingernails and hair, and it's essential for their health. It keeps your hair smoother and easier to manage. A decrease in the keratin in your body is associated with hair loss, roughness, dryness and thin hair. Excessive masturbating causes you to lose that valuable keratin, and without keratin, your hair becomes thin and brittle. Additionally, too much self-pleasuring can dry out your scalp and make your head feel itchy because of the lack of keratin. When you practice semen retention, you find that your hair becomes thicker, more lush and your scalp feels better. 6. Deep voice. As we've mentioned earlier, semen retention boosts your testosterone levels by as much as 45% within just 1 week. That makes your voice deeper, something considered to be an attractive masculine trait. 7. Relieves depression. Because semen retention boosts your testosterone levels, it can help to alleviate depression. You need to have optimal levels of testosterone for mental well-being. In fact, people with low levels of testosterone often don't respond to antidepressant medications. When study participants were given testosterone in addition to their medication, they responded well to the combination. Aside from the physical boost provided by testosterone, there are often problems with people feeling guilty following masturbation. When that happens repeatedly, it trains the brain to respond with frustration and self-reproach each time you masturbate. It's a feedback loop that can have serious negative consequences as it affects your emotions and self-image. 8 Boosts libido. Your libido is your overall sex drive, which means your desire for sexual activity. People who regularly refrain from masturbation report that their sexual desire increases. They also report that the quality of that desire improves, is deeper and more passionate. This is likely related to increased levels of testosterone. People also report that the increase in self-control they have due to their restraint helps them channel this increased sexual energy into other activities requiring high levels of energy. 9 Makes you a risk taker. While there are certainly people who engage in risky behavior and, as a result, pay a high price, what we are talking about here refers more to taking calculated risks that come with big rewards. For example, Steve Jobs, who famously practiced semen retention, took a big risk when he dropped out of college to co-found Apple. His risk paid off, and that's true for many opportunities that come your way in life. They involve significant risk, but they also come with a big payoff. Increased testosterone levels result in taking more bold actions, particularly when it comes to tackling financial and professional risks. Many successful entrepreneurs practice semen retention and cite it as a factor in their success. 10 Improves sleep. Low testosterone levels are associated with a reduction in sleep duration, poorer sleep quality, frequently waking up through the night and disturbance while sleeping. Maintaining optimal testosterone levels will improve your overall quality of sleep, and with more and better sleep, you also produce more testosterone. An other virtuous circle in action. In fact, men who sleep less than 5 or 6 hours a night have as much as 10% less testosterone in their bodies. That's a big difference that semen retention can help to resolve. 11 Boosts your immune system. Because your semen contains numerous essential vitamins and minerals such as vitamin C, calcium, magnesium, citric acid, phosphorus, sodium, potassium, zinc, lactic acid and vitamin B12, among others, it offers tremendous support for your immune system. These nutrients are powerful antioxidants. Antioxidants work to protect your cells from the damaging effects of free radicals. Free radicals produce inflammation in your body, and inflammation is linked to a number of diseases such as arthritis, cancer, heart disease and diabetes. These essential vitamins and minerals support your immune system's efforts to keep you healthy by helping to reduce inflammation. When you ejaculate, these nutrients are expelled and your body needs time and resources to build them up again. 12 Increases your attractiveness. This is a big benefit for many men, and if you plan on continuing to have sex, even as you practice semen retention, this will be important for you. Because semen retention boosts your testosterone levels and increases your confidence. People find you more attractive. Moreover, the quality of your sexual experiences improves with semen retention, and that makes the connection with your partner deeper and more satisfying. They feel it too, and that makes you even more attractive to them. Also, semen retention allows you to channel energy into other areas of your life, which increases your success professionally and personally, enhancing your confidence. Sex is a primary motivator for most men, and thus, if you're more attractive, that's a big benefit. Additionally, the more confident you are, the more attractive you are, and that makes you even more confident. It's another positive feedback loop. 13 Improves athletic performance. Trainers in all kinds of sports have long advocated abstaining from sex before a sporting event. Like many others, they feel that engaging in sex, and more specifically, ejaculating, weakens your performance. As we've seen, there are a number of nutrients in sperm, and by expelling them and expending energy, you weaken your body for a while following ejaculation. Many athletes say that they feel more powerful, alert and focused when they don't engage in any kind of sexual activity before an event. That results in a better performance on the field. Muhammad Ali and Mike Tyson are two well-known, successful athletes who made it their practice to abstain from sex prior to a fight. 14 makes you happier. Many people feel guilty following masturbation, and the expenditure of energy can bring them down as well. This is particularly true for those who have become addicted to the habit. The physical reasons behind this are related to the repeated stimulation of the pleasure-seeking centers in the brain. Essentially, they become overstimulated, which reduces the sensation of pleasure due to decreased dopamine levels. Abstaining from masturbation and ejaculation means your dopamine levels stay in the normal range, and you stay happier as a result.